Welcome to Western Wisconsin Journal. I'm Bobby Pominville and I'm your arts reporter. And today I've invited Andrea Jorgensen from the Chamber of Commerce here. And she is actually the Director of Communications and Programs at the Chamber. And remember, it's a tourism bureau too. I always forget that, Andrea. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, Bobby.
It's wonderful to talk to you again. And I know you've got some wonderful events coming up, and I want to promote them. And so we're going to talk about the Christmas tour. So let's begin with the dates, November 21st through 23rd. So this show will be airing very soon. People will see that. And it will feature 4 homes and the Octagon House, all decorated for the holiday. So let's start with a black tie tour on Friday night. It's something I've done in the past and I enjoyed it.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that,
yes,
because we have a lot of fans of that tour.
Yes.
The black tie is the special event of the Christmas Tour Homes. Christmas Tour Homes is a full weekend event. However, we do have 3 tour options. So the black tie is your opportunity to get all bedazzled in your gowns and lots of glitter and spangle and have a night on the town. What makes the black tie special is that we do provide bus transportation, luxury coach buses, that you can begin socializing on while you're taking the tour. And this year we have 4 gorgeous Hudson homes on the tour and the historic Octagon House. And as you know, Bobby, these homes are decorated like you've never seen.
Oh, just outstanding.
They really are. It's very creative, and it's awe-inspiring in what the homeowners and the local Hudson businesses come up with to put in these homes.
Oh, yes, and I know the businesses chip in because the decorations are so outstanding, and I have to mention a flower shop because the flowers I've seen in the homes, the arrangements, it's just outstanding. It's something you wouldn't think of normally, but it's just so over the top, and it just gives me ideas.
It is, and that's what we're hoping happens for
yes,
all of our tour goers.
Yes.
We are very fortunate in Hudson to have many chamber businesses participate in this event, and the flower shops from the retailers to grocery stores.
Right.
It's been very well received by both our business community and our general public, and we've been doing this for 29 years, so we will continue that tradition for as many years as we can.
And we should mention, it's a 29th year.
It is. It's 29 years of really a
unbelievable,
lot of evolving styles within the homes. So
yes,
we have a library of different ideas for tour goers to enjoy.
Mm-hmm. And what fun to see these homes. I always enjoy that. Do we have some different locations for the homes? Like usually there's downtown, there's a little bit out in the country. And do you have different locations going this year?
Well, every year we try to change it a bit. This year we're heading out south of downtown Hudson. So we are going out into the country and enjoying some beautiful, fabulous homes just south of town. Mm-hmm. We always try to have a home in our historic district in downtown Hudson as well. So we will also have a home in the city of Hudson as well. I'm going to bounce back, Bobby, to the black tie because...
Yes, let's do that.
I forgot to mention that included with that tour, that special tour, is also an appetizer reception.
Yes.
That will be held out at Troy Byrne Golf Club.
Oh, wow.
And you should be aware that the golf club has just been recently renovated. So it is a beautiful new facility that they have added on to a ready, beautiful facility. So we're very fortunate to be there this year.
Yes.
And so included with the appetizers, we're going to have some delicious desserts as well as fine entertainment.
Great idea.
We have Divine Collection returning for another year for some dancing. So it's really a special night to kick off any kind of holiday celebrating.
Oh, I was out at Troy Byrne recently, and I'm so impressed with that facility. And we should mention Cash Bar.
Yes.
And that special event is $75.
It is. The ticket price is $75, but it includes your transportation,
Right.
your live music, and your appetizers. It's a really fun, special way to kick off the holidays.
It's wonderful. So should we go on to the traditional tour?
Sure.
All right.
The traditional tour has been, as we mentioned, evolving for the past 29 years. So that tour takes place on November 22nd and 23rd, Saturday and Sunday. And that is a very popular tour. You can either self-drive that, or we do provide shuttle service for that tour as well. So we encourage people who are interested in taking the tour this year. We're really encouraging the shuttle service because we are out of town, out on the country roads. There'll be a little bit narrower roads to park on, and it may be a little bit more challenging than it has been in the past. So if you are interested in joining us, we do encourage the shuttle service.
I think it's a good idea. I've always done it that way.
Yes.
And it's a no reason to worry about driving.
Yes.
I like that kind of thing.
You certainly may stop and get off those shuttle buses at multiple stops downtown. The buses rotate continually. We have several buses, 9 buses that will be rotating on a 15-minute basis. So you can get out and enjoy a home and stay within the home however long you wish and wait for the next bus to come. So along with the stops at the homes, there's also going to be stops right on our main street, also on Locust Street, and at one of the churches. So you certainly have many opportunities to get off the shuttle, maybe stop and have a little lunch or dinner, maybe do a little shopping in between. And you certainly can split your ticket as well, Bobby. Many of our tour goers have been doing this tour for years and didn't realize they could do 2 homes on Saturday and finish up the tour the next day, just depending on what your plans are for the weekend.
I had no idea you could do that.
Yes, it's a nice feature, and it allows for a little more time enjoying the other aspects of Hudson holiday celebrating.
So if you want to stop for lunch, or if you have, like, I like the idea of staying in a home longer if you find more to look at, and maybe you're talking to the owner or someone who's there attending, and it's very interesting to hear about the various decorations in there and the decor.
Yes.
I enjoy that.
The retailers and the homeowners work very hard to make it a very unique experience. We are fortunate that we have very creative minds on the tour. So it is very typical that tour goers are surprised by what they see inside. And we are always looking for that element of surprise. So we encourage people to come on the tour and take a peek around. And of course, there's the grand door prizes as well.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
That is always a fun feature of the tour.
And is that like sponsored by the merchants then?
Well, we do have.
How does that work?
Well, we do have some of our businesses that offer grand door prizes that are valued at $250 each.
Oh my.
And we place those grand door prizes one in each of the homes. And as a tour goer, you get to match your ticket number up with that door, with the winning ticket number of that door prize.
I tried to do that a couple times. I think I'm due for a win.
Well, you know, there's only 4 of those to make it special.
Yes.
But in addition to that, you should be aware that many of our retailers participate in what we call the Purple Bow program.
Oh.
And what that is, Bobby, is if you are not a grand door prize winner, you may go around to Purple Bow participants that are listed within the ticket.
Yes.
And many of those retailers have prizes that you also can go into their stores, match up your ticket number, and see if you're a winner.
Wow.
There are many opportunities to get a special something.
I like that. I did forget about that too. Now there's something I don't know about. Should we talk about the Dazzle Tour?
Oh, sure.
I don't know what that's about.
Well, the Dazzle Tour is on the same night as the Black Tie Tour, and that's Friday night, November 21st.
Yes.
The Dazzle Tour is also an evening tour like the Black Tie. However, it does not include the coach bus transportation. It's a self-driven tour, and you get the opportunity to see the homes at their best when they sparkle and shine.
Oh my goodness. What's the timing of that then? Well, I don't quite understand how that fits with the other event.
The Dazzle Tour goes from 6 to 9.
Oh, okay.
Friday evening.
That's doable.
And it is a $35 ticket.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And the Black Tie event goes from 6 to 11. Again, taking that same tour without the Octagon House.
Oh, okay. And maybe some people have seen the Octagon House, so that works for them.
Yes, maybe we should mention that. I don't know that I did earlier. This tour does include the Dazzle Tour, and the traditional tour does include a stop at the Octagon House.
Oh, I like that because my friends in the Historical Society work so hard to decorate. And it's like a Victorian Christmas.
It is. It is beautiful.
I love the throwback to that time.
They do a great job.
They do, so I wanted to mention that. I'm glad you did.
Thank you.
Now, hours. I've forgotten the hours for the regular Saturday, Sunday event.
Well, Saturday, November 22nd, the hours are 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. And on Sunday, November 23rd, it goes from 12 noon to 4 p.m.
Oh, yes.
Tourgoers should be aware, though, that we also have a craft sale at the Hudson House Grand Hotel on Saturday.
Oh, you're talking my language now. That's where I always go.
That sale is Saturday only. And
oh, boy.
That begins at 9 a.m. for those that want to start early.
Oh, yeah.
And goes till 5:30. So you can easily make it to the craft sale, have an hour to shop, jump on a tour bus, take the tour. You can either end up and finish up at the craft sale.
So you can actually take the bus from the Hudson House.
Absolutely.
So that might be very convenient for a lot of people.
Oh, yes. There's plenty of parking at the Hudson House.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So,
and that's a sale. I'm sorry to say, no, I'm happy to say that I don't miss it every year.
Well, I'm glad you're there.
And I have to say, Christmas shopping, my decorating of my house, I always find something. And some homemade items are for sale.
Yes, there's many homemade.
I'm thinking caramels right now.
Caramels, a little bit of handcrafted items.
Yes.
Some artwork that is
true,
very interesting.
Yes.
And also I should mention that there's also a marketplace area for small businesses as well. So we have a wide variety of gift ideas and opportunities to get a jump start on your Christmas shopping.
I just absolutely love it. I mean, it's such a fun tour, and I'm hoping for really good weather.
Me too. We've been lucky so far. Let's hope it continues.
Yes. Now, the other thing is you've got something special for the ladies.
Yes, well,
your package deal.
Well, we do offer what we call the Girls Getaway. So many of our tour goers have been doing this as a tradition with their families and friends. So we have some packages, lodging packages with our local lodging properties. And so for anybody who's interested in maybe staying the weekend, we'd love to have them come and stay here in Hudson. They can certainly get the details of the Girls Getaway package off of our website.
Okay, and we're going to put that up on the screen, and we'll talk about it in a little bit. But what exactly does that include then?
Well,
1 night lodging, 2 nights, whatever you want?
They would need to contact the participating lodgers and find out what each of them is offering.
And you have the list, I'm sure, at the chamber.
Yes, we do. We certainly do. You can get it either through a phone call or off our website.
Well, just think if you wanted to come with a friend or a couple friends.
Well, you know, the Christmas Tour of Homes is always the weekend before Thanksgiving, which happens to be hunting opener here in Hudson.
Oh, yes.
It makes a perfect girls' weekend getaway.
You're right about that. You're perfectly right. I think your timing is perfect, because I do know I see ladies, many ladies walking around those days, and it's well planned. It's a wonderful thing. Now, what have we forgotten besides the info for the phone and that?
Well, just going to mention again, kicking off the weekend event, November 21st is the Dazzle Tour. Mm-hmm. That same evening, November 21st, Friday, is the Black Tie.
Yes.
Or you can enjoy the traditional tour that following Saturday and Sunday, November 22nd and 23rd, on our traditional tour.
Mm-hmm. Timing's perfect. And I know from experience, it's a wonderful event you put together.
Well, thank you.
Great. Now, we do want to talk about some other events. And I don't know if we can tell the dates, but you have so many things going on looking ahead to Christmas.
Yes, yes.
Should we mention a couple things we do in Hudson?
Yes. Kicking it off the weekend with the Christmas Tour Homes, and the weekends to follow, we have several events that are tied into our Celebrate the Holidays.
Yes.
Everything from reindeer by the park to light up night and a holiday stroll. So we encourage people to come out, enjoy Hudson. We have fantastic dining, interesting shops downtown for those one-of-a-kind, hard-to-shop for people.
Oh, yes.
Yes, and it just makes for a really fun build-up to the holiday season.
And I always like it when I get to go caroling down there on one of your nights. And I know the River City Chorale is going to be back.
Yes, they will.
The caroling.
It is fun.
And that is such fun to be out on Main Street doing that.
Yep, where the candles light up the street.
Oh, I love that event.
The whole historic downtown is all sparkly and glittery. It is very charming.
It is. And then if you have children and you want to go to the Santa night, that's a different night, isn't it?
It's called Reindeer in the Park.
Oh, that's the same night as the reindeer.
And it's,
well, that makes sense.
It is a different day.
It's different.
Yep, and it used to take place in the park. New this year, it's going to have a new location. So I would encourage people, again, to visit our website or give us a call if they're interested, and we can redirect them.
I suppose I could mention that we have all these new parking spots. I just drove down that would be First Street. And they're almost done with all these parking spots, so it won't be so hard to park downtown anymore.
Yeah, well,
that's going to be really nice for the Phipps too, and all the restaurants. And we have some new restaurants, so they really need to try those out. I think I've tried every one now. But I do like to support Hudson. Anything else about that?
Well, I think we've about covered it.
We have. And so what we're going to do is we're going to put information on the screen for the phone number. You actually have an 800 number too.
We do.
And then you have that new website, sayhellotohudson.com.
Yes, yes.
And I think that's perfect. Now, I also should mention tickets are sold at the Chamber office. And I did mention the Hudson House Inn. But you know what? There's other places to buy tickets.
Yes, you can also purchase them from Lavender Times.
Right.
Which is located right on 2nd Street.
Yes.
And you can also purchase them at Seasons on St. Croix Art Gallery.
Yes. Yes, those are wonderful places.
I should mention, Bobby, that the tickets are on sale now for $18. However, the price goes up after November 14th. It goes up to $20 for the traditional tour.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
And I forgot to mention the ticket price.
Yes.
Very reasonable.
Yes, yes, it is. Yes. And it pays to shop early on this because not only do you get a few dollars off, but you also get entered into those grand door prize drawings.
Oh, yeah, and those are the ones I always like to try to win. So, excellent. I'm glad you mentioned that. Well, I want to thank you for coming down again.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
I love promoting the Hudson events, and I think You do a great job over there at the chamber. And I've stopped in a lot in the last month, haven't I? Because they're also the people that do posters for me. So thank you for coming today, Andrea.
Oh, thank you again for having me.
I do want to mention a couple concerts to you now, so stay tuned. November is a wonderful month for concerts, and I know the high school musical is starting November 7th, because I have tickets for that night. It's Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. It is a wonderful, upbeat musical. Our high school vocal department does such an outstanding job on these musicals. You really must consider coming over for that. And it's in the Performing Arts Auditorium at the high school. Dates, November 7th, 8th, 9th, 14, 15, 16. And I can tell you that there's a 2 o'clock show on those 2 Sundays. Otherwise, it's 7 o'clock. The other concert I'm promoting is at Bethel, and it's the Steele Family Concert at the Highlands location, which is right off the freeway. And I talked about that on this show before. So I'll just say it's November 29th, the Saturday after Thanksgiving. So if you are interested in that, you can contact the Bethel Lutheran Church site, and I hope you do. And next month, I'm going to tell you about more concerts, because that's one of the things I want to do in this show. I want to tell you about all the wonderful offerings in this town, Hudson. So thank you for watching today. Hope you're going to consider going on the tour of homes, and we'll see you next month.